Vibe. I'm making this short video before I actually head off into the office because I had someone tell me yesterday that I was selfish. And because it's within the theme of what we've been discussing, this idea of like giving sacrificial love or being a selfish person, I just thought I'd share some thoughts on it. And also because it's been a while, probably a month, since somebody said that I'm selfish, and I wanted to share a different perspective here. Let me tell you a short story. So I have a family friend, and he would always be late all the time. And he'd say, oh, let's work on this task. And he'd say it'd only take 1 hour, and then it would end up taking 3.5 hours. Or we'd set up a meeting to work on something, and he'd come 20 or 30 minutes late, and then be unprepared, and then that meeting that should only be an hour would take 3.5, 4 hours sometimes. And then so one time he had set up a meeting, and the week prior he had already wasted 4 hours of my time. And then I told him, please come on time because I'm only offering you 1 hour. And he came 20 minutes late, and then I had already had my timer started. And as soon as it was 1 hour, we were in the middle of it, and I just walked away from it. And that changed the entire dynamic of our relationship. And then from then on, he just started coming on time and just respecting my time. I've had other situations where, and there's another video I'll make on conflict mediation, because there's certain friends, Barum being one of them, where we sat down for 3 hours, 6 hours, 3 days sometimes to like work out a problem and talk through it. And so people think I'm impatient or selfish when I deal with conflict sometimes, because I had a situation, the last argument I think I got into was probably 8 years ago now. And then the woman just started screaming, and she thought I would reciprocate, and she just kept on screaming. In mid-sentence or mid-scream, I just walked away, and that was the end of that conversation. So I'm making it an argument, not to say that I am selfish or that I'm not selfish. I would say I have a rational self-interest. Some people think I'm a terrible person for the way I behave sometimes and how scheduled and how regimented I am. What I would say, though, is that I'm at peace. And that I wouldn't change for anything, because for the longest time I've been searching for this equanimity. So I don't know, am I a selfish person? Maybe. Am I a good person? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm really happy with who I am. Bye.